Here we have a movement deck that I put together for 10.11, and it's not meta, but it's certainly a lot of fun, and this deck will get you to pro rank, okay? Now, I wanted to utilize the frog mating season after it got the provision buff because I saw the potential synergy with this and movements. A friend of mine, Magic, pointed it out. And if you think about it, we're moving these frog bodies and we have the sentries on the playing field. It just makes a lot of sense. We're getting the extra points there. So that's really cool. And if we do happen to take something like the Catwitcher Mentor off the Scoia'tael, you're getting even more points off that interaction. So really cool wild card. If you're not a fan, you can always replace it with something, but 7 provisions would be a tricky place. So, you know, this would probably be my alternative, having something like Knickers, but I think that it's just a lot more points when you do it this way. Now, this deck has a lot of tempo, but you have to be careful not to commit too much too early because you will fizzle out endgame if you do so. So the idea is trying to get engines down fast, aggressive, and early so that you can get out of round 1 as soon as possible and put your opponent in the position where math becomes hard. So having, you know, Saskia thinning out the Sentry and the Catwitcher, you know, they won't know what's coming next. We have a lot of engines we can thin out with Saskia, right? So getting a good pass where they'll continue to come out really makes a difference. I have Roach in this deck because I want that extra tempo for the Saskia play and to set up the Erendite if we happen to go second on red coin, because a lot of times now opponents are slamming down 10 points first turn when they expect that you have something like Saskia. If I do have Saskia, well, Saskia plus Roach is 8 plus a 4. We're now getting ahead of them. So it really helps set up the Erendite. And during the games that I played, I was able to get Erendites, believe it or not, as much as 19 points, which I thought was impossible. But you can do so if you take it and put it back in the deck in round 3 with Alyssa. It's really cool. So absolutely crazy when this works, and we have all the tools necessary to do so. Another win condition that we have would be the Venedane play. What you do, because this deck has a lot of bricks, like you can pull both copies of something in your hand that you don't want, or you can pull the Waylays in your hand, right? So the Venedane, we get to move 2 of those cards from the hand to the bottom of the deck, replace it with a couple Waylays. That round we have a big setup play where, you know, the Venedane sits there, but every time we play a Waylay, we get an extra Deadeye on the row. So really cool to have one round where we're just spawning a bunch of this, and, you know, later game we can recycle that play with Alyssa, putting the 4 Waylays back in the deck, right? We're putting the 2 back in. We have the 2 still in the deck. Then we take the full 4 of them out with the Simlast play. I like to try and break up our plays where Saskia and her thinning comes in one round, maybe with Venedane in the same round. Then we have the Simlast and the Frog play a different round, for example, because we have a lot of ways that we can really fill up the board, especially for playing Chariots on the range row as well. You can imagine extra bodies off the Rowdy Dwarfs, so you got to be careful with that. But, you know, if you manage it properly, you're pretty good with that. But that's why I didn't go any more units than what we have here. We have a few special cards to break things up so that we're not constantly playing units. And Scoia'tael seems like a good one because we're running into a lot of locks right now. We have a lot of engines that, if left unchecked, can play for a lot of points, right? And, you know, great ideas with that there. If we're worried about tall punish, we could play Scoia'tael on something as simple as a frog that comes off the scenario, or the special rather. But, you know, simple stuff like that. Vial of Forbidden Knowledge is just a good value play. If we're looking to set up for something as well that we don't want to have removed, we can just float that for a turn, use it when we need it, right? Kind of a throw card on a dry pass round as well, if we want to just play down a couple cards to get Erendite value. But that's the idea of the deck, guys. And I have 5 games for you here with live commentary for reference. I recorded these off stream. They're fresh for YouTube. And wins and losses included, guys. I want to show you the good and the bad. Now, like I said, this will get you to pro rank. I'm sure the highest I peaked with it was 24th 22 or something like that, or 24, 25. So it doesn't feel like it's going to be your tier 1, but it's certainly a lot of fun. So I recommend giving it a try if you're looking for something a bit different to play in the season of 10.11, while still having the principle of a solid deck and, you know, some seriousness to it. So that's pretty much it, guys. I have a few more decks that I'm going to be working on. This one's going to go in the spreadsheet. You're going to see a lot of decks starting to populate the spreadsheet. I know we're about halfway through the season now, but it's better late than never, and I'm feeling pretty good about the game right now. So look forward to seeing you guys more this coming week. Take it easy, enjoy the video, and I will see you for the next one. Alright, so we go first against Double Cross. I'm expecting Renfree here, but we'll find out pretty quick. This doesn't bother me too much. This bothers me a little bit more. What else bothers me is that we don't have Oniro. Okay, pretty much like one more chance. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's for the best. Now I don't have to worry too much about, like, overcommitting with Saskia. Sure. If I can get out of the round, maybe without spending gold cards, then I can do, like, a surprise roach for later. Oh, it could just be Wholesome Assimilate, actually.
Too slow.
Keep in mind, we do have to worry about the Erendite. I want to get that sword tall, right?
Few poachers dare venture.
If you're wondering why I'm pulling this card, it's a good reason. Plays in the tall punish, though. It's like the only concern I have. Leave it alone, would you? I'll tell you what. I think we're going to go and take it. We don't have to use the order, which is the fun part. But,
Are you fucking kidding me?
I need that tempo to stay ahead. We have a lot of useless cards in hand as well, so it gives me a reason to play the Sentry. I don't think I'm going to be playing the Chariot here. I think it's like Sentry and leave, basically. Rathan's, eh?
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
My duty?
You think they would pick the cat? I'm kind of like, I'm at risk of losing here if I keep going, right? What would you do? That's too much engine. Like, that's 3 points per turn, arguably multiple procs per turn, whereas we have the 1 and it's hitting armor. And then maybe 2 if we're lucky, but it's probably just the 1, right? The boost. I think that's where I have to go.
Everyone has their secrets.
I took it with a couple golds, but you know what? That's fine. I feel like it's a good trade. Getting this crazy tall engine out of the way and getting Brathan's the playmaker, it just feels pretty good, you know? I would have liked to have leader here. They didn't give anything spying, so maybe they don't have the Terra Nova play, but, you know, maybe they do. I don't know. Assimilate doesn't feel as scary as it used to. Good. Good. Problem solved, you see? I take Oniro into the Saskia. We take this. We put these back. I think that this goes back for that reason. Wouldn't mind thinning it out. Just naturally. Yeah, that's like the hand, you know?
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
They will take, what, a Cow Witcher? Okay.
Yeah, I work for the police. Better than working for humans.
Okay, let's see. I want to
This is our land.
I want to keep them in this
You're
long
not
enough
welcome here.
to start seeing some of the benefit of this here. But I don't want to take this into a long round 3 because Venedane's going to clog up my stuff, you know? And they can go ahead and they can take that, whatever.
Like never before.
Do they have Squirrel? That's a big one for me. I think I still just play. Get rid of the Assimilate engine because they have so many ways to proc it. Now we have them a little bit round trapped, right? Luckily, my hand's not that great, except for the Simlas. If they roll Simlas, we're doing pretty bad against like a double Diplo. But, you know, having the card advantage seems pretty valuable. Swords at 8, like this is going to be a good round 3. Saskia and everything. I think what I'm going to do, we'll see what we get first. Nice, okay. Look, I have Saskia and Erendite in hand. I'm going to do a double Erendite play, okay? I essentially play my whole deck. I'm not going to take a mulligan here. We Saskia thin out everything. We take 2 Erendites. We play 3 Waylay. That's kind of the idea here. Let's get this started.
Grace will not be pleased.
You think that they would set it up on melee just to kind of counter. Frogs are gonna ruin us in this round too. Watch them get Simlas. Oh. I want to see, can we tell if they replace the cards in hand? Let's see.
As you command, Daisy.
They replaced 1. Okay. Let's make their card worth nothing.
Style. That's right. I like fighting with style.
We gotta put that right back. I don't think that they're gonna even think about a squirrel because they're so fixated on our Simlas play, right? So it should just be decent. Hopefully we get the matron next so we can get that other matron down.
What is truth if not
That's
an
a
illusion?
that's a big lock. It's also playing into tall removal. Here, I think I'm still gonna do it though. Something gets removed, it's just a matter of when. I gotta do Simlas. That's an interesting tech you never expect it. Now, here, I'm gonna take this before they leader roll it. Just gonna see if it feels better.
Time for you to die, Dwan. If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
Luckily, I have ways to manipulate my rows. At the same time, though, I don't really think this is going to play for any points. Frog mating season, I don't have any space.
Time for you to die, Dwan.
Here's what we'll do. I'm going to move something up here, just because I feel like we might need a bit of room if we have movement come out. And then I'm going to put... What's in deck? Okay, so we pretty much got them both here. I'm gonna take this, just start getting some armor up there. Hopefully the matron comes out here. Nice. Okay. And then we'll put down the other one, and they'll just kind of shift. Actually, it doesn't really work. We want to get the berserker out, right? Okay. I'll move it up. I'll move it up. They're going to be getting a Venedane. Okay. Yeah, the power creep is pretty real with this deck, eh? Can't even say that's really the choice. Lady plays for not a whole lot. They probably take frog mating season here. Yeah. That's cool. Here's what we'll do. Just like that.
One more feather.
Give it a little hat. I think this one's in the bag. When they see me put back, okay, I gotta show you guys if you're wondering. Look at that, 15 points. Oh, okay, it's not over yet. That's gonna be the double, probably the double Diplo, right? Yeah.
At 2 centuries, you behaved like you were barely one.
Never thought we'd see a day in Gwent where we start calling Assimilate wholesome, you know? But I kind of started missing it, really. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need to play frog mating season. I think what we're just going to do, take the Alyssa, take the lady, and see where we're at. Are they going to try and brick something?
Got business for
Really
me.
work like that here. Just move it back, I guess. Right?
A rock toppled and beneath it a scorpion.
Now they're gonna look at the grave. We get the actual perfect thin situation with the Saskia. Goes down to 4. And then we take this. Get even more. Look. Okay, at this point, I might as well just get some value here. Because I win without Arendite, even if we somehow cram it. If they play on playing, I'm just going to show you guys what it does here. Okay? I like the space.
An interesting choice.
Like a 17-point Erudite. Okay, we got Skellige, Onslaught coming up here next. Enchanted armor. What are they looking for? I guess they just want to have that build up one of their removal cards, like the Terror of the Seas or whatever the case. That's fine. We'll just try and get rid of some pairs here. I think we can keep Arendite in hand, as long as we don't have like a bunch of pairs. Okay, we'll put back Roach and I guess the other Waylay. Start off with Saskia right away. I don't like the interaction where they can literally just snipe the Saskia, but 3, 4. I think we always just do it anyways. Are they gonna be... What a nice little play there. Okay. Sure. I think I'm willing to give them something else to look at.
Gag them. Dwan will not be heard.
I need more bodies on the playing field, otherwise Saskia doesn't stick, so I think that's the best way to go about it. They played Blood Eagle plus Hurcha. I mean, ours is a little bit more expensive, but we're sort of setting pace for the round, right? Okay.
Start with me.
They are really trying to snipe her out, so I gotta get... I gotta get another 3 out there at least, right?
Elren has shown us the way.
I could have played the dwarf like this into the dwarf, but I didn't want to like ruin the pull, you know? Okay, now we're a bit safer. Is there ever just like a...
For the daisy of the valley!
I was thinking about we use like a leader charge to push it back, but it is kind of expensive. Like we're sitting in a pretty comfortable spot. Damn.
Shoot him down, stab him
When
dead.
Gerd gets value, it's satisfying. Look at that. It literally helped him tie it up. Bloodthirst 20. Maybe I'm just gonna take this actually. It removes it completely. Keep space on the back row. They're trying to clog me up here, so. They're not Golden Necker because they have a 10 here in the Blood Eagle, right? So we have to figure out what they got. It's like a pirate hybrid. That's interesting. 27. Okay, we gotta pick up the pace a little bit more here. Nice. That's kind of what I wanted. Just keep padding that up and then... It's probably the best work they're gonna get. Maybe. 31, 24. We're decent. The next thin's gonna be something like that. Okay. I think we can go ahead and just look at some extra points here.
You must hold it between your teeth, that's so.
Maybe it's actually this. Put it back to its use, you know? I have to take this round. I think we've committed enough that we need a round win, right? It's part of the plan. They removed him 8. 38, 15 points. 15 and 2. What else we got here?
Art thou worthy?
I think it's still going to be just the carryover play.
Death would be a mercy you do not deserve.
And they can't pass because we thin out 4 points. Plus the 1.
Resist against will, and that's how we'll
This
end.
engine online is just ridiculous. Seven. Four.
Yeah, I worked for
they're working for humans.
There we go. Little expensive from the leader front, but we got out a lot of the big pieces as well, so we were forcing them to trade commitments. We got Blood Eagle, 10, 8, 10, 7, 7. You see what I mean? It's looking pretty good. And we can just now look at increasing the value for the... I think we get a 2-0 here, honestly. If we can get enough units on the board to make it count, Simlas is just going to slap here. Even if we don't, short round Simlas with a 10+ point Erendite's looking pretty good. Whenever you play a pirate, damage self and a random enemy. That's interesting. Deathwish summon. What do you do? I guess we just hit it anyways.
Style! That's right. I like fighting with style.
It's weird to see Blood Eagle without the warlords, don't you think? Okay. Yeah, the time is now. Chances are we break in round 3. Let's take it. Let's go for it. Let's win this game.
Remember to whom you speak.
Time for you to die, Dwan. For the daisy of the valley!
Double kill. I just want to keep that safe. Sitting at, yeah, 11 points. We definitely just go all the way at this point here. They have their leader. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to err on the side of caution here. It's not like it's just, it takes away 2 points from that. So I think it's going to be Fukusha. And still then, I don't think it's going to be enough. But Fukusha into, oh, okay. I was going to say Fukusha into Morkvar gives them value if I take the sword there, so... Should have trusted my gut and just played it. We would have had it for sure, but card up, Erendite worth a lot of points going into round 3. I still have a couple plays here. I'm pretty sure that there's nothing they can do. Yeah, that's pretty good. Frog mating season plays for like no points if
Freya's bulwark. That's what we are.
unitless. Realistically though, this is not the way I'd like to play it. Because if they have Heatwave, yeah, I need units. I need units. We're just gonna dump Frog. I should have taken the. I definitely should have taken the last turn, right? Like the last round, I should have went for that. You see what I mean? Count your blessings. That was too close. All right, we go first here. It's kind of good, kind of bad, you know. We go pretty tall in the early game for sure. I have like the hand that I want. We're gonna put away this stuff though. Jam down engines, try to get out, try to get them to use Ivar or Beauclair or both. Like, that's kind of what it's coming down to. Bad Roach. Triss.
I will not let this become a second Sodom.
Usually you see that if it's like a Renfrey version. I don't know about this.
One more
Yeah,
feather.
stick to
and
the
we're
script
done.
here. It goes a little bit tall, but maybe they're just using that leader because it's like... It's actually not a bad Renfrey leader if you think about it. They do the punish, they get a big oh.
Your attention, please. I shall now speak.
Dumb. Wonder what else they saw. I don't believe that they're giving this round enough like attention to contest it. So it kind of is difficult for me because I didn't play the Crystal Skull yet, but if I do play it, it's going to scare them out of the rounds. I feel like there would have been where I'd play it, but it's going too tall. Yeah, they take another thin. So they're like really composing the hand. They took the Triss, they take this, okay. But they're within reach, so maybe we still play one more. What we'll do is we'll have these like alternate or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I work for the Fulminators. Better than working for humans.
Now let's run for the hills. Any good player will pass here, I'm sure. Yes, for the content, be greedy. Thank you. Ah. Nice leader. Oh my god, 2 tall removals here and
You mistake stars reflected in a pond.
you lucky. I guess that's what I wanted. Right? Just wish it was like 1 point short. Okay, Vile plays for like negative points here. So does that. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna take this on the pass round because I don't have the Alyssa and I don't want to carry these in hand anymore, you know?
Welcome back, Geralt of Rivia.
And we just have to like not draw into these. I can do this, I don't mind these, but just nothing else, man. We get this back, which helps. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Now, please. There we go. I'll take whatever. We'll take the ales. We'll put them on frogs.
Cadmel and shit.
Four out of... Actually, we play the entire deck. I think this is the first time we've done that, where it just kind of worked out perfectly.
Shit upon the head.
Style. That's right. I like fighting with style.
We're still not done yet. They have Ivar and they have Beauclair. So they're rocking like the Fortall Punish. I just wonder why they value this so much. Oh, Yennefer's Invocation as well. Frogs and Simlas in the same round kind of suck, but I'm expecting some things to get removed anyways. I have a pretty good Simlas online right now if I play him, because Milton's going to get a lot of points, right? If we can deny that off the Guillaume or the Guillaume, then we're set, right? Golden Necker, I actually didn't expect that. So no Ivar, good. No Ivar. What was the other one I was worried about? Beauclair? Okay, we're chilling. We do this now, get it over with, we save a lot of points. If we do this now as well.
Train not ignorant. Remember to whom you speak.
Aaron has shown us the way.
I don't want to go too tall on the cat, unfortunately. Boosting him forward's kind of risky, you know? I think what we'll do is we'll just use it on, like, tokens or whatever at the end. Here. So I guess they have Ciri Nova in hand or in deck still. That's why they have this. Lydia would be a good one to include in this deck. Roach Knickers could help with tempo in like early game. Ah, they're double Golden Necker.
If magic dies,
Yeah,
this world dies with it.
that's a problem. Air Knight's still at 15 points. I think we should just be good still.
We all make sacrifices.
Is there anything we can do to not have that disappear? I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's like negated by the Erendite if they play the Kecker. We're certainly not like, we can't press that even. We'll clear onto their own.
Yield and save me some time.
Oh. Okay. Do they have a Spores? Maybe that's it. Maybe they said Spores is just better than Beauclair. Could always split up the armor, but just looks better like that, really. I'm just glad that we don't overswarm. No way they're gonna go for a steal a bronze card. That is sneaky. That is so sneaky. You see that? They're gonna take it. I've seen this, well, like, I haven't seen this exact. That's interesting, because they're like, yeah, like, we need an extra artifact in the deck. At least I think that's what they're gonna do. Give it zeal, take the dwarf, and then this is gonna come back at the end of the turn too. It's gonna be a swing of 21 points on their side of the playing field.
For the loveliest of mates!
I don't know what to say. Sucks. This actually really sucks. Here. We can move that up now, I guess. Wow, it actually, I don't think it's enough points. No, I don't think it's enough points, but I think it's a good attempt. Oh, we gotta use this quick here. There we go. Unbelievable they took the... Because they're going to move their card on our side of the playing field. So they're going to get the 24 points plus the 1. Yeah. And then they're going to give me back. No! Alright, let's try this again. We got hospitality coming up here next. They go first. It's kind of more where I want to be, you know? Here. These are fine. This goes back. I want to be able to get, okay, into Venadane. This is like the hand, yeah? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's actually not bad. Yeah, it's fine. Sword in hand, because we're using the Oniro. I like it. That's good.
I shall not repeat.
Wow, it's like they know.
Let's hurry.
It's all for the sword. There. They have no business boosting that. Unless they're like, yep, Saskia. Just grateful that we didn't go first. You could totally put a Heatwave in this deck. If you wanted to. I wouldn't say it's a requirement. It would be costly though. It would involve maybe taking out like 2 cards here.
Bow before Nilfgaard's rightful empress.
How do they know that I don't have anything? They just must have trash in their hand, right?
Watery tart. I'll show you.
They're so comfortable just like going that tall.
Dwan will not be heard.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns? Order will triumph. Must triumph. For the daisy of the valley!
It's crazy when a few points leave your side of the board and go back to the other side of the board. Board, how many points it is. Igni is so cool. they're gonna pass here. Okay. Do I think that they spent too much or more than me? Maybe. You can't argue that that's actually a lot of provisions, so...
With my death!
The Igni took me by surprise. I guess people are still playing Igni this season. It didn't really get as much of a nerf in this archetype, right? But the 11's like... I should have actually looked at that a bit more. Here, we'll put that back. Put that back. We'll probably do the double Erendite, because 3 Waylay is actually pretty good, you know? I think Matron has to get sacrificed here. I don't really want to go too tall, because we know what's going to happen. So... it's one of those things where maybe we don't even try to play Sentry. You know what I mean? I guess that's more effective. Gives them less points. We'll keep it nice and shallow. We have a bit of a crowding concern, but... your bronze versus my bronze. Let's see. Here.
Humans are scum.
Let's just place for a lot of points.
Pixies even.
At least they click them both. I'm gonna get 2 cats online here. We'll have them alternate so that the matron constantly gets points.
No point in dawdling!
That's the one they're gonna try and kill then.
Stars contend you shall be victorious today.
Yeah, I work for the Portuguese. Better than working for humans.
It's kind of a big turn for them. Let's see, melee locked. We get 1,000 points if we kill that. Okay, it's 1 Erendite because we missed Alyssa. Yeah. One, 2, 3. Okay.
You are no lunatic.
I'm gonna do it this way.
Time for you to die, Dwan.
And then this way I could take out 2 engines. Just in case they have random damage, we could start padding it outwards. Get the Berserker down next, get the Matron down after. It's at 10. I think it's actually the best sword I'm going to get, if I'm being honest. Because they get ahead with the Guillaume at the end of the turn. They get a way bigger boost on that than it would have been 3. So I think that's just where we keep it. I've seen this one before. And the Ivar just wins them the game. Is that the case, or? Oops, I'll put this down. Let's get a little more damage here. they don't really have a good Beauclair unless they play it. They're out of it. So.
You'd have to drown me in it.
Ah, this will shoot through.
At this point, we need the points, so we're gonna go for the sentry. Did they actually get a -1? This is the first time I've seen it. Here.
Joel! Blathana!
You know what? This is like possible. Never mind.
Do not assume you can order me around.
I guess that's a lot of points to give me. But this stops working. Please. -5 plus whatever they play. I think I win. Let's go. Well deserved. And for the last game of the day, we got Syndicate, Jackpot. I'm excited to see what we got going on. I have a strong feeling like it's going to be a salamander thing. Look, they're looking for specific cards with the stratagem. They have jackpots, so, you know, it's easy to fill up the coin for it, but we'll see. Luckily, we do go second, and, you know, can really just push them here. I think we're going to have a good game, guys. I really do.
What's that up your sleeve?
Or it's like a Renfree thing, too. Maybe they're trying to do Renfree SY. Spinning 1 round worth of coin. The rest of it's history. I don't know.
Hold the line! Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead
Wrong
of
row,
rounds?
buddy. Wish it was something else, actually. Well, next turn it hits.
Use marvels. Dazzle.
Yeah, I'm convinced that there's something going on here, guys. Lady of the Lake into Onero into another cat.
Humans are scum. I prefer elves.
I think we need to go
pixies even.
super crazy with it. I'm gonna bring Roach because I think that like gotta be careful. Like poison could be a thing.
Ah, longships are overrated.
Well, damn. We'll take this so we don't thin out another chariot, I guess. There we go. Finally, finally, there. They're winning off the back of a Saul. It's crazy. Probably just keep it simple. Okay, so we have the, yeah. Here. Put that back, put that back. I remember the good old days where Saul used to get up to like 27 points. It used to be a vibe, you know? Lots changed. Wow, they have like this like hyper thin type deck. This is pretty cool. I think I gotta try and remove that though. It's pretty scary. Thins out a matron, thins out a dwarf, even better. Golden, okay. That makes more sense to me now. Yep. Self-poison. They don't have the, it's next turn. They would use another failed experiment, right? Yeah. 62. 3. Do I have the reach? 3 points per turn. All this out of the way. Golden Necker has been played. Ring of Favor. I don't think they have double because they thinned out so much that it feels impossible to me. But you never know. We're sitting behind like 20 points, but we have engines. Yeah. Goodbye. 20-point difference. Saul's offline, kinda, sorta.
For the daisy of the valley!
Seven point. Oh my gosh, they actually go and do it? Really? Here.
First, you must learn to flex.
I think I should be good. Okay. 4, 5. We're not bringing out... Is Saskia dead? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Dwarf. Yeah, Saskia is dead with the cats. That's unfortunate. Good read for opponent. Bad read for me. I think it's still fine. We got the 2 in. We'll put them back. We'll do the whole thing.
Death would be a mercy you do not deserve.
I just don't want them to do defender. Yeah, that's gross.
Soon shall
Well-
transform and receive the gift of life. You are no lumen of mine.
Time to die. I'll do so.
It's really hard to get back in the race after that. They're down by about 20 points, right? And then we can take out the Siri if they player, because we could just chip and then just, you know, hit it with that. If they thin anymore, they're not going to have enough cards in round 3. Okay. I think what I'm supposed to do here is this.
You're gonna fall all on the cabbages.
It's kind of like a negative point turn or a 2-point turn. I think we just take it at that rate. Good. So going into round 3,
A bloody break, lazy shite.
if we can get there. We've got engines, we've got movement, and we've got arrow. Yeah, it's... You see, I had a feeling. That's why they wanted to win round 1 so bad with it, so that they would get a guaranteed round 3. And... it just makes a lot more sense to me now. This can go back. I think I'm going to put that back even. Yeah, just keep it safe. Keep it low till the end. Okay.
Draw that bandana over your face. It's good advice. Trust me.
I mean... You know? Yeah, I guess. It saves a couple points.
My reason to travel, I mean.
Look at the 2 cards, guys.